What is graphology? It's a way of looking at handwriting. Handwriting has also been called brainwriting. It's the impulses that come down through the brain, through the arm, through the hand, through the pen, onto the paper. People who have a disability and need to write with a pen in between their teeth or even in between their toes, the same thing comes out in the writing. We look at the strokes of the writing. In cursive writing, we can see over 300 different personality traits. Each trait affects the other. When we print, we can only see 30 traits in the personality. And then we look at the more gestalt or holistic things that we see in handwriting, such as form, slant, slope, size, pressure, how deep we put our pen into the paper, margins, so many things. And we have to evaluate all of them in relationship to each other. I've been at this for 50 years, almost 50 years, and I'm still learning. It's a lifetime of learning. One of the best things that handwriting analysis can point out is how we relate to each other. And when we use cursive, we connect our letters. Companies often hired me for employee selection, and yeah, you can hire all great salespeople, but in the end, it's how we relate to each other. So what we're going to be doing is looking at other people's handwriting, and in so doing, you can evaluate your own handwriting too. You can write out a sentence or two and sign your name, and then you can follow along in the video and see what in your own writing is being seen in the writing of those that we're evaluating. You're going to want to use unlined paper because the slope of the writing is important. Some people write like this, upward slope. When you write up, you're thinking optimistically. When you write down, you're thinking, oh, how am I going to get through this? When you write straight across, you're thinking pretty realistically. Not too optimistically, not too pessimistically, but realistically. Same as when we are slant. If it's forward, we're reaching out to other people and into the future. If we slant back, we're pulling ourselves back and thinking of the past and more introspectively. If we write vertically, we balance the two. And we think more objectively. Use good judgment. T-bars are a favorite of handwriting analysts because you can see so much. A T-bar is willpower. So people who have a T-bar about 2/3 of the way up is good. It's a practical goal and you're pretty sure to be able to reach it. People who have their T-bars way down, they're not too confident that they're going to reach their goals, so that they place it too far down. They don't want to stretch themselves. They want to be really assured that they're going to meet their goal. Sometimes people actually cross their T-bars way up above. That could mean daydreaming, depending on the width or the pressure of the goal. Ronald Reagan, for instance, used to have a really heavy T-bar up here. And he became the President of the United States. He believed he could, and he did. You can look at your own T-bars, see where you place your goals. If they're too low, you could place them a little bit higher. So let's dive in and look at some handwriting.